was a great event the ASA put together today, and we already have some good speakers who kind of said a few things. I'm going to wrap up and open it up for more specific questions for those of you that might have questions. But first of all, how many of you like my outfit? Thank you.
I was like, stop, just change, you'll wear something different. But anyways, let me quickly introduce myself, why we're still getting settled in.
My name is Felix, and my last name is Shesimor. Actually, my middle name is Itoto, which is an organization we're going to be talking about soon. But before we get there, I would like to say one thing. There's something I'm going to do. We're going to make it fun because I like to be very interactive.
You can guess where I'm from, excluding people that I haven't met.
Because who gets this right is going to take the first president. Where?
Yeah.
Great. Let's put a hand on the bus for him. There you go. I was that one person that always sit at the back of the class, has a question, but I was so nervous to ask a question because you don't want people to laugh at you. Has anybody been in that situation? I know everyone here speaks good English, but I didn't speak good English. They said the more you step out, the hand that giveth never lack, right? Same thing like your mind. You have to keep feeding your mind. There's nobody that knows it all. I don't know it all. You don't know it all. You have to be always open to ask questions, okay? So I started thinking, what if there was an organization I could just be part of that would understand my culture, that would speak the same language, not pidgin English, not our dialect language, but we understand the same principles, you know what I mean? So, but I couldn't find any organization like that. So I became the president of International Student Organization, but still yet I wasn't satisfied. Because I'm like, okay, I go to Linda's office. Linda gives me all these resources, and I'm like, okay, Linda, I don't know how to communicate with my professor. Like, how can I have that dialogue with my professor? You guys, you're not teaching me this in school, and I don't have a friend who I've been through there, you know? So that's why I created Itoto House. And the major things we're doing right now is the purpose, our primary purpose is we engage, we educate, we encourage, and we empower international students. And someone will ask me, is going to ask me how do we do this? It's the weekly motivational blogs, which will help you, which will keep you up to date, which we, like our motivational blogs tells the stories of exactly what you do when you're getting frustrated with a class, or when you're seeking for answers and you're not getting them. So there's different blogs we post weekly, and you have access to mentors. Right now we have about almost, the last time I checked, we had about like maybe 15-20 mentors globally, and we're still growing because I started this organization 2015, and we'll grow our members to like almost close to 2,000 now, and we have mentors, and we're constantly growing. And access to other international students, internship opportunities. Even if you don't speak English, you already qualify. So I had a problem getting an internship back then during my junior year because the only reason they didn't select me was the fact that my communication skills wasn't that good, even if I was good educationally wise and I could carry out the job, but they needed me to still interact with customers. So I lost that internship fair. But at the Itoto House, we're going to be having workshops in one-on-one coaching on how to better your communication skills, how to improve yourself. So those are the things that are coming up soon. Yes. So currently, I was going to give away stuff right now, but just due to time, I'm going to have you guys 1 minute, just go on in, The first 5 people that register, I'm going to give them something, and we're going to talk more towards it during our conversation. Go to the next slide. So focus. This is how I've succeeded in life today. Like today I've traveled in many countries, like speaking privately. But starting next year, I'm going to be going public because Itoto is something I started out of law. But now that everybody is seeing the value we're growing, and I can make more impact and build your organization. So wherever you go in the state or wherever you go outside the state, you can find an Itoto as a member. It's going to be like a crowd. You know, someone, you guys are in the same digital community. It's probably similar to Facebook, but I don't consider myself Facebook because I is strictly educational. So focus, the first word there is focus on graduation. Because when even despite those challenges I was getting, going to class, the weather, and I didn't mention this, where I'm going to school, we have like 6 feet of snow. So you have to double up, you have to wear gloves, you have to wear masks. For those of you who have been in the East Coast, probably know what I'm talking about. So despite that, I kept my focus on graduation, because I know if I don't graduate, I'm going to disappoint my parents, I'm going to disappoint myself, I'm going to disappoint my friends, and I'm not going to have the opportunity to even work at Microsoft. So I always wake up every morning, challenge myself, and I overcome the stress and challenges. That's the O in the focus. Then the C, communicate your feelings, is be honest with yourself and communicate the way you feel to people. Because once you do that, they'll be able to understand you better. They'll be able to understand where you're coming from and where you're going and where you're trying to explain. If you don't speak, people will always assume, okay? So the U, understand your environment, which is very important. And once you start getting used to your environment, you start seeing the potentials around you, what you can do to better yourself. Then lastly is study and study. Because that's the most important thing you want to see. You want to get to that point that at graduation, the smile on your family's face, the smile on your friend's face is just like an accomplishment for you. So those are the definition of focus to me. Like I said, I'm going to have this in my book, which is going to be coming out soon, and it's going to be free for students who are family members at the Itoto House. So you will get to know more as we discuss this. And once you become part of the organization, you will understand how the structure works. Thank you for your time.